Hey everyone, welcome back to the Analyst channel today. So it's day 3 of our Python Summer Party Challenge. So I hope you are ready because today's lesson is going to be awesome. So if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out of any videos and the upcoming challenges. And if you haven't seen the day 1 and the day 2, definitely go and check it up. Drop your comments, drop your likes so you can get caught up and build your skills in Python. So don't forget to like this video, drop your comments and share. I love hearing your thoughts and seeing your progress. Alright, let's dive in. For day 3, we'll be working with Disney as a data analyst. So working with the Disney Park revenue team to understand nuanced guest spending pattern across different park experiences. So the team wants to develop a comprehensive view of visitors' purchasing behavior. So the goal is to uncover meaningful insights that can drive personalized marketing strategies. Okay, so we'll dive into our VS Code to begin with this challenge. So we have our data here, the guest spending data. So it has the guest ID, the visit date, the amount spent, and the park experience type gotten. So we have all the data here. Then we also have so I'm gonna run this using the main interpreter. It's loading. Give it some time. Good. So that code is executed. Now the question 1. We have 3 questions to answer. Question 1 says, what is the average spending per guest per visit for each park experience type during July 2024? So ensure that park experience type with no recorded transaction are shown with an average spending of 0. This analysis helps establish baseline spending differences, especially for later segmentation. Okay, let's tackle this. We're going to add a code cell. So we already imported our pandas and the numpy in case we need. So the first thing I'm going to do is to, like we always do, convert our dates, which is in text, is a string here right now, converting it to a date time. So that's the first thing. So we'll reassign it to that, and then so like we also did here, we already created a data frame for it. That's a 2-dimensional table, rows and column, that we can easily work on it. So I'm going to reassign the visit date. Yes, I'm going to reassign it to a date time. So pandas has a function called to date time. So I'm going to guest spending. So I'm working with visits underscore dates. So this helped me to convert the date time to the visit date to date time, and it reassigns it back to the column. So going forward, we are going to, I noticed something in the question. I'm going to get all the experience type. So I will call it get all unique experience type. Let's get that. So I'm gonna do, okay, let's just call this unique experience. I'll call it like this type. So it's gonna be my spending. So I have a pack experience there. So there's a function called unique. Okay, so this gets it for me. So I've gotten that. So the next thing I want to do, I want to get the data for July 2024. As I want to filter the data for July 2024. Comment that. So I'm going to call it July 2024 data or data frame, anyone you need to call it. So I'm working with the FCT spending. So now I'm going to put the curly brace and brackets, then, and I'm just going to duplicate this and change. Good. So change this to year. So the year is 2024. Good. So we are done with this. We have our data. So now, the next thing I would like to do is to get the total spending for each guest per visit experience. So I'm going to group it by the guest ID, yes, and by the visit date, and by the experience, the pack experience. So that will be my grouping factor. So the total spending per guest per visit per experience type. So working with this space. So I'll call it guest visits. We're on track. Good. So the guest ID, there are 6. So if you go through the data set, there are 6. Streamlining it, PPC dates, pack experience, and the amount spent. So we have this. So the reason you're not seeing all the guest IDs, you notice this guest ID for 10 now is for September. So we are working with July. So all those with 7 are the one that will get like 6, 5, 1, 4, 3. So I won't go this track. So that's it. So we have this here. So going further now, what we're going to do, we're going to look at the question again. What is the average spending per guest per visit for each pack experience type during July 2024? Ensure that pack experience type with no recorded transaction as shown with the average spending of 0. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to include the missing experience type with 0. Understand? I want to include the missing experience type with 0. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to calculate the average per experience type. The average per experience type. So let's calculate that. So let's print this so that we'll have an idea of what's the output before we go on, just to be sure that we are on track. Average time spending. Let's check. Good. So got this. Now I want to include the missing experience types with 0, like the question stated. Ensure that pack experience with no records 0. So how do we do that? Follow me. Let's include the missing experience story. So let's type x types it's 0.0. We have it. So I'm going to just say all types or all experience types is equal to. Now I'm going to so the first thing I want to do here now is to get all the possible pack experience type from data frame. So I'll use them on that data frame. So I'm gonna this all experience type I have now, I'm going to merge it with the average type spending that I have. So I'll merge it with the average type spending. So I'll call it results experience results. Let's call it experience results. is this. So let's print our answer. Good. Now we can say sort. We can sort this by descending or ascending. So I think we should sort. Okay, does the question give any directive to that? Okay, no, what? Let's just add it. Let's sort these results. Let's sort value. So sorting the amount spent. So this gives us a descending, gives us in descending order. So let's check. Good. Now for question 2, I'm going to add a code cell. So the question is, for guests who visited our park more than once in August 2024, what is the difference in spending between their first and their last visits? This investigation using sequential analysis will reveal any shift in guest spending behavior over multiple visits. Okay, so we already got here July 2024. So what we're gonna do now is to get for August 2024. We already converted the visit date to daytime. So I'm going to get August 2024 data. So I'm just going to copy what we have here and change it. August is 8, then the year is 24. So we have this. Then the next thing we'll do is to get the guest spending, daily spending. Okay. Let me add a comment here. So to get the guests daily spending, yes, we get the August 2024 data. We'll group it by different guests, which will use guest ID. Let's go ID. Then the visits dates. So I'm grouping by the ID and the dates of visits. So we are grouping together the amount spent. So I want to get the total amount spent. Dot sum. Resolution. So that reset index. So this will give like the daily amount spent by the guests. So I can actually give this a new name. So I'm going to name it daily total spending. So this gives me the opportunity to rename my aggregate column of amount spent. So so let's okay, an error here. Good. Okay, let's print out what we have here. Let's print and check. So like you see here now, we have renamed the amount spent, so we can give it a name here: daily total spending for each of the guests and the day they visited. So guest 1 is the first visit, second visit; guest 2, first visit, second visit. So the question is to get the difference in spendings between the first and their last visits. So we can get that from here now. So the next thing we're going to do is to know the amount of visits each of the guests made. So count number of visits made by guests. And their daily spending habits. So we want to assess this and only return those that had visit more than once. So we're doing that here now. I'll call it visits. Call it visits. So we have the guests daily spending. So let's send the guest ID. If the ID, the function call is in. Yeah, it's in. The repeat ID, the repeat visits guests. let's print out the received visits. Let's see what we have. Good. The reason I'm printing this step by step so that we'll know what we're doing and be able to track our progress. So now we are getting there. So we have streamlined the data to those that have more than one visit. So if you noticed, for this we had a guest ID of 7, but it's no longer here again. So we're working with the repeat visit now. So the next thing is to get the first and the last visit spending per guest. Get the first and the last visit spending per guest. So just to get, let me just write it here. So I'll call it first, last visits. So I'm working with the repeat visits. I want to sort value. Sort by the guest ID and the visit date. Then group it by the guest ID. Now I'm going to aggregate it. So the first visit will be equal to daily total spent. So it's equal to the daily. Remember the daily total spending we have here. That's the name for the daily spending for each guest. So I'm gonna repeat that. So I'm using the heading, the column head. So after doing that, I want to name it as first. Now I'll do the same thing for the last visits. So I'll call this last. So continue text setting this. Yeah. So now let's print out this first and last visit. So let's see what we have, just to be sure we are on track. Good. You see what I did? It's more like I'm pivoting the table. So we got the guest ID, the first visit, the last visit, spendings. So now we're getting there. We're going to create a new column now that's going to calculate the spending difference. Now it's this minus this. So I'll calculate use the following threshold for categorization. Low should include values from 0 up to, but not including 50. That means less than 50. Medium should include 50 up to 99 or less than 100. Then high should be 100 above. Okay, it's like grouping our data. So let's tackle it. So the first thing we want to do, like we know here, is to get our September 2024 data. So let me add a code cell. So I'm gonna get September 2024 data. Remember, we're working with the FCT get spending. So just allow me copy this. September is 9, the 9th month. So write the 9th month. Okay, got it. So the next thing we want to do is calculate the total spending per guest. Okay, always remember to put your comments. Now I'm going to calculate the total spending per guest. Now working with our September 2024 data. A group by, okay, I have to give it a variable name, guests. heading of guess spending categorization for September 2024. Yes. Okay, now we've come to the end of